Because of 18 pending lawsuits, the names of certain people and places have been changed. Viewer discretion is advised. When you're a slacker, some days don't start early. In fact, yesterday I didn't even wake up until the sun had already set. June 25th, however, was a completely different story. If you've never been in Pullman during the summer, then nothing could possibly prepare you for the events that unfolded on that hot, sunny summer day. The summer has always been my favorite season because it's a time where there's the most time of light. The sun rises at 5 and doesn't even set till 9. This allows for the maximum time for the free collaboration of many parties to engage in mild to ill-mannered college student shenanigans. June 25th started out like many of the unmemorable days of the summer, with me on the couch around 8, just being the most buttery couch potato the world has ever not known about until now. Unshowered, unshaven, hair unreasonably long. This was the prerequisite to an exquisite adventure. Pullman during the summer session holds about a millionth of the population as usual, so we drove into town and it was not surprising to see nobody. When we finally reached Basilios, the same concept held true, and there were 2 people in the restaurant, the cook and the cashier. I had recently turned 21, so I walked up to the cashier standing in front of the many different taps and confidently, with my newfound 21-year-old swagger, ordered a pint of Mac and Jacks. Her response held a reasonably lower level of swag. "No," she replied. "We're waiting to get our liquor license reapproved." The greatly disappointed me stared back with great disappointment. "We can't sell you beer, but if you want, you can run across the street to Taco Del Nar, order up a Brewheisen, and drink it in here with your meal. I won't tell my manager." It was at that moment that I realized this was a really good idea. With less hesitation than the chicken from all those jokes, I jaywalked across the street, slipped into Taco Del Nar. No need to wait behind the 6 people waiting for service. I walked right up to the cashier. "5 Pacificos, please," I said with great dare and tenacity. After paying for these most charitably priced beers, I realized that the cashier was opening the bottles, and I inquired as to why is this the case. "To keep people from bringing them out on the street. You know, the other day, a couple of kids brought a few beers and walked across the street, and if a cop stopped them, we would have gotten shut down." Now I realized that I had made a terrible mistake. But really, there's only 2 ways out of this. Either I drink those beers, or I leave Taco Del Nar, ashamed, incapable of finishing the task ahead of me, and $20 down the gutter. I dug deep into my heart and remembered what my father had taught me about integrity and grit, what my mother had taught me about persistence and passion. So I did what any responsible human on this planet would do. I chugged every last one of those beers. No, it was not easy. They put up a fight, and the critics always have something else. The carbonation bubbled away in my stomach. "You can't," gurgle gurgle. "There's not enough room," burp. The people in Taco Del Nar stared at me with confusion and misguided spite. "What are you doing?" they said. "It's 11 a.m., they said. My friend stared at me through the window of Basilios, wondering if I'd gone mad. Why did he run across the street and start chugging beer right before our food got here? He must be mad. And I was mad. I had ordered a sandwich at Basilios, and I really wanted it. But nothing could stop me from fulfilling my destiny. After consuming 725 calories of warm Mexican beer, I walked out of that Taco Del Nar, ashamed, incapable of finishing my sandwich, and with $20 resting in my stomach.